Do you know another prison that these guys have put us in? I call it economical prison. These imperialist and colonial demons, they have put Africans in economic prison, in which case they believe they are gotten hold of our money and finances. And you know, whoever got hold of your money, got hold of your money, practically has got hold of your life, you know, because what actually in the world today can you do without money? Everybody wants financial freedom and independence. So how will you say you're free without having economical freedom, without being financially free? How will you say you're free? Look at the economical prison that these demons have put us in, Africans, because it's part of their line of defense to make sure we never gain freedom from their hands. Look in Africa, we have 54 African countries, but most African countries are using different currencies. So which means what? Which means they have put us in that economical prison to make sure we are not economically free. And many of the currencies, the notes, they have been printed abroad. Like the CFA franc that I talked about is being printed in France, and most of their treasures are held in France. You see that? So the economical prison is real, and it's what many of us are going through today. And anytime we think about it, we'll be like, oh, okay, we have to be subservient to these guys. We have to be answerable to them. More reason why many of our politicians, they are their puppets. Because they tell you like, oh, we stop giving you aid. Oh, we stop giving you. They start threatening you with the aid they are giving you. Oh, we'll not give you loans anymore. We'll not give you this anymore. We'll not give you that anymore. And then they start obeying them. They start becoming, puppets. Start shaving. You see. But we must come out of this economical prison. And I believe we will. Because these guys, their time is up. Their time is up. Really. And I tell you that they may think they still hold power, and for now they do, but I tell you it's a mirage, because their time is up and it's game over for them. Look at what many of us as Africans are going through today. How many of us will say we really have that economical freedom as Africans? How many of us will say we have economic freedom? Even when they are talking about the richest man in the world, when they count the first 10, you can't even see an African there. I'm not even sure it's first 20, you can even see an African. They have got all the so-called wealth in the world. And guess where they are taking the resources? Guess where they are taking the treasures? Africa. Yet, no Africa is the richest man in the world. As a matter of fact, before these demons came to our continent to colonize us, to start the slave trade and all this rubbish they did on our continent, do you know an African person, Mansa Musa, was the richest man in the world at the time? In fact, I think up to now, he's still the richest person in the entire history of humanity. Can you imagine? An African. The richest man in the entire history of the world. Not even the richest one today now. He's even richer. He's even rich up to Mansa Musa. Just for you to know how rich we are as a continent. And the guy, what was it? He was just even over Mali Empire at that time. Mali Empire, which like he was just basically trading gold and just few other resources around. So it wasn't like now that we even have lots and lots of resources. So just imagine for a second that we are the one in charge of our resources on our continent. By now we will have got an African trillionaire. I tell you 100%, like it is not, that is the reality. By now we'll have got an African trillionaire, like trillionaire. I tell you, not even billionaire. But this guy just They just put their hands on every, just make sure they cripple us and put us in that economic prison that it looks like we are in a state of impoverishment and underdevelopment, but they are the one thriving. And they are the one helping us. They are the one giving us aid, giving us support, giving us help, giving us loans. You see? We are in economic prison. Very serious one. The other time I heard, oh, Nigeria now has paid all the loans back to them. They paid all the loans. Okay. Then I asked, they paid the loans. Okay, so the loans that they borrowed that time, what did they use it for? What was it used for? Can they show us what the loan was used for? What was the result? The only thing they will tell you is they have paid the loans, they have paid back their debts. But what was the money used for? Simple answer, they embezzled it. No account. The only thing they tell you, oh, now they are owing debts, so they need to pay the loans. They need to pay it. So then they start taxing the ordinary poor people, the citizens. Put heavy burden on people, every economic burden on people, and people will start running scatter to make sure they make ends meet, to be serving these African politicians, giving them the money, and then when this money enter their coffers, then they say they are going to pay the loans. Idiots, go and pay the loans of the money that they embezzled. They pay the loans, the money that they no account, but they pay the loans. You see? So they just keep playing on us. They kept us in that economic prison. But I said that time is up. It is game over for these guys, for these demons. It is game over for them. Our currencies have no value in the world. What is the value of African currency? They don't want us to gain that economic freedom. Like say, okay, Africa wouldn't make economical sense for us to have our own single currency as a continent. Look at them. In Europe, they have single currency. In America, they have one single currency. Imagine how big America is. In India, that's even up to our population. Imagine, they have one currency. In China, they have one currency. These are big nations. They have one currency. And even a continent that we call Europe, they have one currency. Only a few of them don't follow their currency. But most are using their currency. But Africa, they don't want Africa to gain that economical freedom, because they know that will stop them from embezzling public funds, mismanaging money, money laundering, and all kind of crimes that they commit, financial crimes. You see? And then the fact that they want Africa to still be stood to them, like, okay, for example, these francophone countries, they are printing their money in France, so they want that to continue, because that's how they keep extorting the resources, that's how they keep taking their resources. You see? So we're not economically free. We're still in the slavery. So it's part of their line of defense to make sure that Africans don't gain any freedom at all. Because for us, in as much as we are in that slavery mode, we are in that economical prison, they believe we cannot come out. And even look at many of us that as individuals, look at how we're striving to be economically free. We relocate to all these countries to go and work our ass off, work like jackards, like horse, just to be economically free. But yet, are we really free? Are we really free? Just working day and night, working your ass off, but we're not free. Just struggle. You pay tax. Breath we almost see from your nose. You see? Pay tax, pay this, pay that, pay bills. Your life is just about bills, paying bills. You understand? So we're not economically free, because they put us in that economic prison. And it starts from home, where we are, by getting hold of our treasury and our resources, and make sure they're in charge, so that even so-called politicians, they are doing everything to support their evil plans for Africa. You see? So that's why we must, we must create this massive awareness among ourselves to make sure that we are economically free from these demons. And we will. And we are going to be free. Yes. Please share this video. Share this video. We've been talking about these prisons that these guys, they have put us in as Africans. And, it's affecting many of us even today. It's a reality. We're not joking about it. It's a reality. Many of us know that's what we're going through. Look at many of us, how we're living in all these countries. People are struggling, they are suffering, they are going through a lot. You will say you try and work and make some money, whatever. But the economic demand, the financial demand and responsibility of your people back home, we crush your economy here. You keep sending money home, sending money home, sending money home, sending money home. And then the money, because of inflation back home, before you know, the money is finished. And then the money will enter the government coffers, who will embezzle the money and then bring it back to these guys. You see, we're not economically free at all. It's a prison, it's an economic prison that these guys have put us in. I tell you this, it's the same cycle. And they believe that in as much as they put us in this prison, we can just be joking, but nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. They believe, oh, they are in charge. Like, you guys are just making noise. We're in charge. But I said their time is up. These demons, their time is up. Hand must come to this wickedness and evil that they are doing to us. I say hand has come to these evil actions on us. Hand has come. And we're declaring judgment upon these demons and their generations. They will never know peace. And their evil plans for Africa, I cancel them and destroy all their evil plans for Africa. All the people involved in the case, in our case, all these colonialists, all these colonial demons, these imperialists that are involved in our case, in our African issues, African economy, I decree judgment upon them right now. They will experience problems that they have never experienced in their lives. And they will never be free from it. I decree disunity among these demons. Disunity. There must be discord among them. They must fight themselves. And their secrets must be released out. The world must know the evil and the wickedness they are committing to Africa. These demons. They think they're smart. And for a long time they've been. But I said their time is up. We turn their smartness to foolishness. We turn it to stupidity. I crush their brains. The brains that is helping them to work, to perpetuate this evil. I crush those brains. Their minds must be dysfunctional. The minds they are using to do all this evil. This evil, I put problem in that mind. Let there be dysfunctionality in that mind. Their mind must go haywire. These demons. What's wrong with you guys? You must serve humanity. You must contribute values to humanity, not perpetuate evil. But because you have chosen the path of evil, you say evil will not depart from you and your generations. Demons. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development, and nothing can stop us. If you don't know now, listen carefully and listen to me. Because we are on a path of progress and development, and nothing can stop us. Please like and share this video, because judgment has come upon our enemies, upon these devils, these demons. What is this problem? Our people are not free, but they are free now. They must be free. They must be free. They must be economically free, financially free from the hands of these demons. I believe. Yes, please share this video. And I want you to, as Africans, please, the fact that we are bringing our attention to all of these things is very important. We are creating massive awareness. And second, please always release that word of power too. These are potent words. They're not just ordinary words. They are missiles that you send to the camp of these demons. Let there be dysfunctionality in their brains. Their brains must no longer work anymore. It must not work anymore. It must not serve them anymore. Let it be dysfunctional. Yes. Let it be dysfunctional. So that they will know there is a power that is higher than their power. And there's an authority that is higher than their authority. I tell you this. Because Africa is on its path of progress and development, and nothing can stop us. Please, share this. Let's spread the word. Very important. And we continue talking about it. There are other prisons I will talk about in other videos. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.